We, the Satellite of Love Wooster Group, would like to present this week's pageant, once again based on movie characters' weak resemblance to a Hollywood star.
There we go. Thank you, Cambot. This week it's child star Richard Burton, who later went on to star as Hamlet at the Old Vic Theater.
Yeah, and later in such great films as Bluebeard, Raid on Rommel, and The Exorcist II.
I will narrate and Crow will be playing...
Crow T. Robot.
What?
Crow T. Robot, that's my stage name.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Right, Crow T. Robot will be playing the part of Richard Burton, and Thomas Servo will play Elizabeth Taylor, and Lee Majors. I will be playing the role of the sleepy voice narrator. Richard Burton was born with a name that wasn't Richard Burton, but we can't remember what it was, into a poor Welsh coal mining family in 1925.
I'm Welsh, I'm poor. My name's not Richard Burton yet. Do you hear me? I'm Welsh and poor, and my name is not Richard Burton yet.
Richard grew up some and got into acting in high school, and then he lived with this guy named Burton who gave him his name. He particularly liked the poetry of his drunk Welsh countryman, Dylan Thomas.
Richard did a radio version of Thomas's famous adaptation of the Gamera song.
Not for the proud man, apart from the raging moon I write. Gamera, Gamera, what dark, despised dreams dwell in the sullen, weighty bones neath your impenetrable shell.
That was good, Crow.
Ah, thanks.
No, that was really good. I mean,
Joel.
very moving.
Joel, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Later, Richard Burton got famous, and they paid him a lot of money to do movies in Hollywood. Did some bad ones and some good ones, and then he met Elizabeth Taylor, and they fell in love, and she dumped Eddie Fisher, but he got over it and became a really famous chess player. Richard and Liz got super famous and became the Tom and Roseanne of their day. Tom Servo and Crow will now do a scene from their most famous collaboration, Who's Afraid of Gamera Turtle?
Arg! Who said that? Arg!
I don't know, Martha.
Oh, come on, George, you remember? Who said that? Arg!
I don't remember. I said I do not remember, Martha.
Oh, I remember. It was Gamera. He walked into the room, lit a cigarette, looked around, and said, Arg!
If you say so, Martha.
Oh, you laughed your ass off!
That's enough, okay?
Oh, okay.
All right, later Burton got back to his roots and trod the boards as King Arthur in the smash musical Gamera. His performance was nothing less than mesmerizing, even when he drank 2 bottles before the matinee. Here are some highlights.
Gamera, Gamera, I know it sounds a bit bizarre, but with Gamera, that's how conditions are. I wonder what the king is drinking tonight. I wonder if the king will get stinking
Okay,
tonight.
Crow. That's
I
enough.
was totally off script. Could you tell? I was way off.
After the success of Gamera, Burton's life hit a rough spot. Parts dried up, but he didn't. He was drinking more and acting less. A project called Mannequin was discussed, then dropped. Then, just when things were getting desperate, his agent called. They wanted him for a meaty role in the critically acclaimed television smash, The Fall Guy.
A chance to work with Heather Thomas and Lee Majors? It was too good to be true. Burton's answer was a bleary but resounding yes. Here we recreate a scene from that historical television play.
So, what do you say? You want to climb into my 4x4, drive really fast, help me chase down that scumbag who jumped bail? What do you say?
I say, let's nail the sucker.
Richard Burton passed away shortly after performing his magnum opus. Thus ends our pageant. We salute you.
One of the good dead ones.